Best scene from Coyote and the Dust Devils. Exterior, Pisgah area, dusk. Kramer and Joe are outside the Jeep, bored with waiting. There's a coyote bark and Joe turns to look up at the coyote on the skyline. Joe walks towards the coyote. Kramer starts to follow.
No, you wait here. Coyote wants to tell me something.
Kramer gets into the Jeep, sits back and watches Joe as she walks slowly towards Coyote. Coyote waits until she's close and then trots out of view. Out of sight of the farmhouse, Coyote stops and waits until Joe appears. He trots away as Joe approaches.
So, Mai, what is it you want me to see?
She looks around and sees some old tracks. She inspects them closely. She sits on a rock and watches as she sees Anna and Miguel's ghosts sitting together. Anna stands and walks quickly back to the farm. Miguel watches her leave. Joe returns to the Jeep and gets in.
Come on, give.
The kids knew each other. They would meet up there where they were out of sight of the farm.
Kramer raises his eyebrows. Joe smiles.
You have a dirty mind, Officer Forrester. I don't think she's old enough for that kind of stuff.
They settle back to wait.
You get off on all this, don't you?
Joe looks quizzically at him.
You know, tracking, being out here.
You haven't had time to get to know me real well, kid. I'd rather be filling out forms in the cop shop, saying yes sir, no sir, making the coffee, painting my nails so I can look real pretty for the boys.
He laughs. She smiles as she looks around.
No, this is where I feel right. Kind of forgotten it day to day. Divorce, all that crap, the lawyers, who gets what stuff.
She takes a dollar coin from her pocket and holds it up.
I got a bright, shiny dollar. Says forensics will be here in quarter of an hour.
She gets out of the Jeep, walks over to the fence post, and puts the dollar coin on it. Kramer looks around but can't see any evidence of anyone due to arrive. There are turkey buzzards wheeling in the sky in the distance. Lower down, a couple of them flap their wings as they climb towards the others. He listens but can't hear anything.
I'm not betting with you. You know something.
Scared of losing a dollar?
Kramer looks and listens again.
Okay. Dollar says you're wrong.
He puts a dollar next to hers.
The next lesson in trailcraft is going to cost you that dollar.
A large van comes up the trail. Joe picks up the $2 as it approaches.
How'd you know?
Turkey buzzards flapping their wings. They only flap their wings when they take off. Something disturbed them.
The van stops in front of them. 3 unspecified agents, Crane, McGee, and Johnson, get out of the car. Crane is evidently in charge. He walks over to Joe while the others take equipment out of the van.
Officer Garcia,
Yeah?
I'm Superintendent Crane.
Hi. Where's Danny? Danny Peters.
He's back in headquarters. We needed a specialist team for this.
Right. Well, we've had a look around. Seems weird, like a twister came straight down and went straight back up.
We'll check with the meteorologist on that one.
They watch the other 2 agents as they take photographs and take measurements in the house. The newcomers don't seem interested in the bodies.
There's 2 bodies, Jacob and Helen Bugard.
And the daughter escaped, I understand.
Yeah, she's with a friend.
Whereabouts would she and her friend be?
Somewhere south and east. They walked away into the rocks.
Crane nods.
Guess it's time we made our way back.
Joe looks slightly quizzically at Kramer, not enough for Crane to notice, but takes his lead. They get into the Jeep. Kramer starts the engine and they drive away. Interior Jeep, dusk. Once the forensic team can't see them, Kramer holds out his hand to Joe.
You owe me $2.
How'd you figure that?
Those weren't forensics.
I know. Who do you reckon they were?
Feds? Maybe?
Joe hands him the $2.
How do you know?
I'm from a long line of crowds. We know about guilt and we know about lying. They were lying.
Kramer hands her back one of the dollars.
How did you know?
Danny retired last Christmas.
Kramer smiles at her subterfuge.
Why would the feds be in on this?
Who else would want to know about what happened here?
And who else could tell forensics to back off?
Everyone wants a slice of this girl.